Greetings to our wonderful green-going viewers. Thank you for joining us on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. Around this time last year, a new vegan restaurant opened its doors to the delight and warm welcome of neighborhood citizens. Welcome to the Loving Cafe, the new vegan cafe in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yay! And this group has come together, this volunteers, a group of people have come together to create this cafe to provide you with some vegan food and to serve you. Thank you. I'd like to thank all of you for coming out today, all of the public for coming today to support this cafe. And I'd especially like to thank Larry Falcon today from he's the Director of Office of Environmental Quality, for joining us and supporting us today. And he's going to be cutting our ribbon to officially open the Loving Cafe in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati has made a commitment to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions, to reduce its contributions to global climate change. And part of the Green Cincinnati plan, the city's climate plan, calls for encouraging Cincinnati residents to consume less meat. And so one step forward in that process is welcoming our first vegan restaurant to Cincinnati. Welcome to Cincinnati.
A year later, Loving Cafe is flourishing in business with a collection of stories to share about its satisfied customers.
I just can't tell you how happy and excited I am to have this here. I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I can't wait to be here all the time. I will be a regular customer, and thank you so much.
Aptly named the Loving Cafe, the restaurant is a labor of love of our association members in Cincinnati, Ohio, who volunteer their time to run the establishment. Through the inspiring examples of Supreme Master Ching Hai, the volunteers seek to bring awareness to the issue of climate change and how we can all be eco-heroes with the vegan solution. Indeed, saving the planet has never been more simple and delicious with restaurants like Loving Cafe.
We appreciate the Supreme Master Ching Hai International Association assisting in the starting and organizing of this vegan cafe here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Anytime people do something that's positive, it's reflected and magnified many times over, and I think that the Supreme Master organization and this restaurant in this area is doing much to raise the consciousness of everybody, and the more the merrier. I think it's great, and I think it was a great time to open. And right now there are no vegan restaurants in Cincinnati, and we're all happy to be here and have this nice place to eat.
Our dietary practices will be part of the movement towards being a more sustainable city.
On its inauguration day, which also coincided with Meat Out Day, Loving Cafe was the only vegan restaurant in the city of Cincinnati. The city had earned wide acclaim for being the first city in the U.S. to encourage eating less meat to stop climate change.
There are many of us who wanted to be one of the first cities to go vegan and vegetarian. And it is a city that has promoted its climate change plan and is recognized nationally. I think what we need to do is talk much more about how important our diet and choice of what we eat is to the environment. I don't think we make that connection enough for most people.
We'll be helping people to understand that if they're concerned about climate change, then reducing their meat consumption is one of the important things to do.
Through its diversified menu options, Loving Cafe leaves a lasting impression that a plant-based diet is not only good for us and the environment, but also tastes amazing.
Oh, the food was wonderful. I like that sloppy Joe, but all of the alternative meats, they were good. The seitan was very good, and also the spring rolls. It was all wonderful. Thank you so very much.
Food was excellent. It was just great. It was very good. I personally am a vegetarian, and so very much appreciate having this place to come to because of good food as well as good environment, and some place that really promotes this as an option for many, many people.
Customers can choose from starter items like fresh summer rolls to traditional soups. Raw food enthusiasts can enjoy raw pizza and a raw veggie delight of sea kelp noodles tossed in a creamy cashew sauce. Loving Cafe's ever-changing dinner specials include the American favorites, vegan barbecue hot wings meal, and black bean burger, both served with fries or organic corn chips. Kids can happily eat fun foods like homemade vegan nuggets with crunchy veggie straws. Gourmet teas, specialty smoothies, and a variety of vegan desserts are available to accompany and sweeten your dining experience. On tomorrow's episode, Loving Cafe will show us how to recreate one of the restaurant's most popular menu items, grilled American panini. We're going to sample the scrumptious vegan apple pie. We'll be back in a moment. You are watching Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living on Supreme Master Television.
The food is wonderful, the atmosphere is great, and they're sending a wonderful message, trying to open our consciousness to being kinder people. And it doesn't get better than that. When you have compassion for the animals, then you will be kinder to each other as well, and to our children, and most of all to the earth, because we are really spoiling her, and we need to wake up before it's too late.
Welcome back to Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, on our visit to Loving Cafe in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. In addition to providing delicious vegan dining options for the community, Loving Cafe also gives back by supporting the organic community farms. It uses fresh, locally grown organic produce as much as possible. Customers can dine with a guilt-free conscience, knowing their meal is sustainable and health-promoting.
Well, it's certainly a wonderful time for it to be happening because it gives a lot of people in this area the opportunity to come to a restaurant where you can purchase very good quality and very tasty food that was made without either damaging the environment or causing suffering to any animals in the world. It's a wonderful place to be.
Many of Loving Cafe's customers understand the link between our diet and the toll it is having on the environment. They are concerned citizens about the welfare of our shared planetary home and the future of their families. Loving Cafe exists to remind that the biggest step we can take in preserving our Earth is simple yet enormously effective. All we have to do is replace our old eating habits to savor tasty, plant-based meals instead.
With more restaurants like this opening and also with more people becoming interested in being vegetarian, it certainly is something that's going to change and have an impact on the environment, everything from pollution to global warming. Our daughter has been vegan essentially since birth, and through her we've been able to see that the next generation is very interested in having a positive impact on the world by doing things like changing how they eat and having an impact on the environment.
Worldwide, governments and citizens are becoming increasingly aware of the benefits of a kinder way of eating and living. It is said that veganism is the diet of the future. It is certainly the way to bridge towards a sustainable, brighter, more compassionate world.
My son is a vegetarian. He was raised, so he's 30 now, and his wife that he just met is also vegetarian, and I think that the next generation, I think, is going to be have more awareness than my generation in that area.
I like the vegan food today.
You like the vegan food today? Did you have chocolate soy milk?
Yes.
Was it really good?
Yes, 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 yes.
You like to eat vegan food sometimes?
Yes, 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 yes.
And what else did you have today while you were here?
Rice. Mommy had rice. And what else? Sushi. Thank you, Robin Cafe.
Thank you for your lovely company today on our trip to the heartland of America. We will be back here at the Loving Cafe with you tomorrow to learn how to make a fantastic American vegan panini. And now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Between Master and Disciples coming up next. For the sake of the only planet and the beautiful children who will care for her future, let's turn to healthy, wholesome, plant-based dining. Visit Loving Cafe online at thelovingcafe.com or call +001 513 731 2233 for more information.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/VEG.